What is going on, my friends, my family? Mattitude22 back at you guys with another video, guys. It feels like it's been forever since I did part one of this, and I know it's been taking a long time, but here we go, guys. We are finally here. We are finally here at part two of my top 20 figures of 2020. Guys, I know it's been a long stretch. I know it's been a long time getting this out, but here it is. Again, here it is. As always, same as before. If you saw part one, if you didn't see part one, maybe go back and check it out. If not, well, I'm gonna explain to you. So as always, we got 5 honorable mentions. There was just a couple figures that I really liked, and I wanted to kind of spotlight a little bit, but I didn't think they were really top 20 worthy. Again, probably. Guys, unless you tell me in the comments you want to see your favorite figure, this is probably, for these guys, this is probably going to be it for reviews. I got a lot of stuff to get to, so this is going to be kind of like a review / countdown. Just get right into it in no particular order. We have the DC Multiverse Teen Titans Animated Cyborg. Good figure. I like this figure. I like him in the sense he looks like he's supposed to, like he looks like Cyborg from the cartoon. Articulation is good. Couple of stiff joints. He's not super posable, and that tends to be because, like, you can see the knee doesn't bend. Just have toe joints, and that's kind of because the design of the cartoon. But you know what? All in all, I like him. He does come with his sonic cannon. I like the face sculpt. I like this figure just because it's an animated style cyborg. He kind of... There's a lot of good multiverse figures. McFarlane really did DC Comics and DC action figures good this year. So Cyborg was good, just didn't make the list by that much. Next, we have the Fox movie Mystique figure. Again, this was a figure I really liked. I really like the sculpting. I really like the sculpting and the texturing on this figure. I don't know why I said sculpting twice. I meant to say the texturing first, and then I said sculpting. Then I meant to correct myself, and I said sculpting again. So clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. But the texturing on this figure is nice. She looks like she climbed straight out of the movie, straight out of the TV, just like the Ring style, just like Samara style. Face sculpt, spot on. Love the face sculpt. Again, I didn't put her on the list just because there was figures that were better than her, and again, the sculpting was good, but aside from the sculpting, not really much there, and unfortunately, that just kind of kept her back. That just kind of held her back. It is what it is. Next, we have the Black Series Deluxe Zebediah Aurelius. Deluxe Black Series figure. Solid figure. I love how this figure looks. I love his weapon. I love that you can convert it into the staff or the gun. I think he looks great, man, and he completes our Rebels crew. So really happy Hasbro knocked it out. I can't say enough good things about this figure. The only thing that kind of kept him back was again, it's just a thing where there wasn't really anything bad. There was no really flaw with this guy. It was more so just that there's a lot of good stuff this year. He has all the standard Black Series articulation, everything you would expect. If I did have one flaw, it would be that his weapon tends to be pretty heavy. You could see how it just basically turned his shoulder into jelly. Other than that, I think he's really, really nice. I like this guy a lot. I don't know if I could have done anything better, but moving on, guys. We have the Gamerverse Abomination Build-A-Figure. Alright. Here we go. Here's the thing. You can say what you want about the game. You can say you didn't like it, regardless of your feelings. This figure is beautiful. He's big, he's bulky, he's beefy like a Build-A-Figure should be. I love the sculpting, all the spikes. The head sculpt is, I think the head sculpt is great. I mean, I like the claws. There's not a lot of bad things I can say about this figure. I think he's almost flawless. Oh, okay. There we go. It's because I'm trying out a new bottom, and you know, it's not working out as good as the old one, but that's okay, guys. We'll make it work. We'll overcome. Anyway, yeah, the only thing that kind of kept this figure down was the fact that it was a Gamerverse figure, and the Gamerverse figures seem to kind of be abandoned just as soon as they got started. So it is what it is. Solid figure otherwise. And rounding out our honorable mentions, we have the Annabelle from NECA Annabelle. Here's the thing. This is almost not even an action figure. And I mean that in the sense of, this is not a figure. This is a figure that you can pose her and you can do stuff with her, but you're not really supposed to. Like her, right? Like she's supposed to sit in the case, sit on the chair, and just look creepy. That's Annabelle. Guys, let me adjust the camera for you. There we go. Now, what she needs to do, she does good. She does absolutely good. We got the total package. You got all the little the little stickers, the figure, the chair, the case. But that's really ultimately what it is. So again, I like this figure. I like it because this is just a really cool Annabelle. But the fact that it's so limited as to what you can really do with this figure, unfortunately, just kept her out of that top 20, which I think this is the first time a top 20 has not had a horror figure in the main countdown. I think it's just pretty much Annabelle. But yeah, she's good. What she does good, but unfortunately she doesn't do much. Guys, enough of that, enough of the honorable mentions. I'm excited. Let's just get into it. Here are my top 10, the 10 to 1 bracket of my top 20 figures of 2021. Coming in at number 10, we have the DC Multiverse Devastator. Now, there's a lot of pluses with this figure. The biggest being that this is a big, bulky figure. Guys, this is Build-A-Figure quality, but they gave it to us in a single pack for the same price. This guy costs the same as this guy. These two cost the same, which is absolutely crazy to me. Sculpting, bar none. The sculpting, the texturing on this guy, you could see all the little spikes, all the little like rocky material. Just looks very earthy, very rocky. Got the fist with the spikes. The face is good. I like this figure. He's posable. Probably more posable than he actually needs to be. Like, you can see the feet are sculpted nicely. This is just a really beautiful, beautiful figure. McFarlane really, really spoiled us with this. But unfortunately, unfortunately this was a good year for action figures, and this boy didn't make it higher, but he's still a king. He's still beefy, and that's why he's my number 10 figure of the year. All right, coming in at number 9. I think, guys, this also might be the first time I've had more than one Transformer on the top 20. We have Earthrise Scorponok, guys. Guys, since Siege started, since War for Cybertron started, I've been saying my prayers every night. Been a good boy and asking the Transformers gods to please endow us with a Scorponok, and they absolutely hit it out of the park. This figure is a masterpiece. Now, all right, just saying, Matt, you love the figure so much, but he's so low. I know, but that's just how countdowns work, guys. I like this guy. He's big, he's beefy, he's intimidating. Love the color scheme. I love this figure. It's just again, just like the Devastator, not everything can be number 1. But I like this figure either way. If you're a Transformers fan, You got to do yourself a favor. You got to get this boy up. Pick this boy up. Get this boy up. That didn't sound right. You got to pick this guy up. Now, okay, here's the downside, and here's why he's maybe a little bit lower. And this isn't even a flaw, but this is at least if you live in Canada, this boy costed me $260. So not financially beneficial, but hey, you're getting a big transformer. Don't have a problem with the price, but this is something that maybe, you know, some of the younger kids maybe are not going to get. Maybe their parents aren't going to be as inclined to drop that much on a transformer. But either way, he's nice. He looks cool as a Scorpion. My one other complaint with this guy would be I wish the tail was a little longer, a little more defined. I think that would have made him look better. And the head pops off way too easy. But other than that, my number 9 figure of the year, Earthrise Scorponok. All right, number 8. This is where we get into the kind of, this is where it gets a little bit gritty. We have the classified Snake Eyes. Now here's the thing. I like the classified line. I like it a lot. I was super excited to get this Snake Eyes. Very, very excited. I've been wanting this. This is like a dream figure for me now. But sadly, there was just major issues with this figure. And I know some people didn't have these issues, but I, for one, did. For example, the knife. The holster not being long enough to fit. The holster, the sheath, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't fit the knife. The knife basically doesn't go in, and it looks like it should. It's the same length, but basically they didn't trim the plastic enough, so it doesn't go all the way in. That's a big flaw, and you're launching this brand new line right out of the gate. The figure that people are probably, if this guy wouldn't have been in Series 1, and this was the first figure we got, actually, because we got the deluxe version. I don't have that one, but we did get a deluxe version. Not even painting the weapons. I feel was like a big sigh for this line. I was really excited, but then to just kind of have non-painted weapons, I think is a big misstep. I really hope Hasbro eventually kind of gives this line the budget, seeing as how, as far as I know, this line has been popular and people have been digging this line. I feel like it does deserve a little bit more love from Hasbro. Like, come on, stop it with the not painted weapons. But if you could disregard that, technically this figure is awesome. He's super posable. I'm not going to talk about this guy too much because I actually already did do a full review of this guy. He's on the channel if you want to check it out. I like him either way. I can't lie. Even with the flaws, I still think this figure is absolutely beautiful. But unfortunately, those minor flaws did keep him a little bit lower. But either way, number 8, classified. All right, number 7, we have the Marvel Legends movie Venom. I know a lot of people place this higher. In terms of Marvel Legends, a lot of people had this guy kind of higher up. But because I'm just kind of doing everything, he's number 7. He's where he is. All right. In terms of sculpt, there's not too much there. He's got a very nice kind of dry wash over him. Kind of a nice, maybe more like gives him a nice glossy finish. The head sculpt is good, and I love the size of him. I think he looks great. Absolutely nothing wrong with this figure. And had I just did exclusively Marvel Legends, he surely would have ranked higher, but because I had to include everything, that just kind of kept him down a little bit more, and you'll see why as we continue. But Marvel Legends movie Venom, number 7. And coming in at number 6, we have the DC Multiverse Merciless Build-A-Figure. I think this figure is absolutely gorgeous. I think he's sculpted incredibly. I like all the armor bits. I like the nice blue, metallic blue paint. Biggest gripe with this guy, he doesn't stand as well as he should. But I kind of opted not to hold that against him, because that's something where, you know, once you kind of get him standing and you get him in that pose, he looks absolutely great. I kind of gave him the axe from Batman. I think it complements him. This is just an overall nice figure, and this is a great figure. I mean, if you don't have an Ares, you could probably do a little custom work, and there you go. Like I said, just an excellent figure, excellent sculpt. Paint apps are on point, and I like that it only took 4 figures to complete him. I really like that McFarlane is kind of keeping that trend going. Like I said, just not 6 or 7 figures, but only took 4 to build him. I think he's great. That's why he's number 6. The DC Multiverse Merciless Build-A-Figure. All right, top 5, everybody. Coming in at number 5, we have the Ultimate Fiend from Mattel. This is it, guys. In my honest opinion, this is the definitive Fiend action figure. Comes with so many good stuff. Comes with the Fiend title. He comes with alternate hands. He comes with the open hands. He comes with grappling hands. Grappling hands. I do believe he comes with fists as well. Alternate head sculpt. Lots of accessories. You know, for a larger character, he is super posable. I wish he maybe held the title, to hold the belt a little bit better. It's belt is very hard to close, but you know what? You get him holding it, looks just fine. He doesn't come with the lantern. That's a big minus. You had to buy the first Elite Fiend to get the lantern, and then you'd kind of have to hang on to it in anticipation for this. But even without the lantern, I think this figure is still great. It's on the Ultimate body, so despite having the jacket, it's not the soft plastic jacket. He still has the full articulation in his arms. This figure is just a nice offering from Mattel. Face sculpt is excellent. I think they hit it out of the park. That's why number 5 on my top 20, we have from Mattel, Ultimate Fiend. All right, number 4, we have the 1000 Toys Abe Sapien. Guys, I did not do a top 20 last year. If I would have, his buddy Hellboy would have surely been included, because Hellboy also looks great. Hellboy also is a good one. Yeah, it's just a nice figure. What can I say? Is he posable? Yes. Is he sculpted nice? Yes. Is he painted nice? Yes. Does he come with cool accessories? Yes, he absolutely does. Face sculpt is awesome. The sculpt in general is just awesome. He stands really well. This is just a good figure. I love the little paint details on the vest. I love all the kind of different shades of brown. Just a good figure. I really like this line. We've only seen 2, and just because I have them here, just to give you guys a little comparison. Let's see if I can dig them out. There's how he looks next to Hellboy. I think they look great together. I really enjoy this line. Hellboy's not part of this though. Hellboy's not part of that. We're just talking about Abe Sapien. I just love looking at them together. I'm sorry, stuff is falling in the background. But yeah, he's just really good. If there was a couple issues, I would say maybe once you swap those hands, they don't stay on as nice as I would like. But nonetheless, still a beautiful figure. Number 4, 1000 Toys Abe Sapien. Number 3 from Marvel Legends, we have Deluxe War Machine. This figure absolutely blew me away. When I saw this guy before I got him in hand, when I just kind of saw him online, I thought, okay, he looks really cool. Could not have been prepared for getting this guy in person. He looks absolutely stunning. His two cannons, his minigun, and his rocket launcher are posable. I think that's a really nice touch. He looks like a bulkier Iron Man. He's not a, it's not a repaint. They didn't just repaint a freaking Iron Man figure. No, he's bulkier, he's thicker. He looks nice. This is an absolute win for Hasbro and for Marvel Legends. Yeah, like I said, I could just sit here and tell you how good he is all day. Comes with tons of great effects, tons of awesome blast effects and flying thruster effects that you can use as blast effects. You could do both. But yeah, it came with a nice unhelmeted head. But yeah, War Machine is absolutely a win, absolutely a 10 out of 10. He would be a shoo-in for #1, and actually I almost had him for #1, but there was a couple reasons why I had to bump him down. You'll see why. But War Machine, absolutely top 3, absolute best Marvel Legends of the year, hands down, both hands down. So yeah, #3, Deluxe War Machine. All right, #2 from Figma, we have McCree from Overwatch. I really struggled where to place this guy, but ultimately I just had to have him really high up. He's just nice, super posable. I love the sculpting on him. The gun alone is just awesome. The gun alone puts this guy on the top 5. Again, comes with some nice blast effects. Face sculpt is good. Posability is good. He feels nice and strong. You know, he doesn't feel like you're going to break him. Like sometimes with imports, they feel britter. Guys, why can't I talk today? It's like my mouth just doesn't want to work. Brittle. He doesn't feel brittle. He feels nice and solid. Just an excellent figure. The only thing that kept him out of the #1 spot, he doesn't come with a proper trigger finger. He doesn't come with a proper hand with a proper trigger finger, unless mine is just missing or I didn't get one. But mine did not come with a hand with a trigger finger. I think it's unfortunate. I think it's absolutely unfortunate when you have such a nice figure that they kind of didn't deliver on that. Unless they did, and unless I just didn't get it. But I can only critique or emphasize what I have. So that's what it is. But he's still a solid #2. He's still really nice. Looks really badass. The poncho is nice and posable. You know, if you want to make it look like he's running. Another little gripe is I wish the legs maybe stayed in place. I find the legs, you really have to pose them. Like, you can't just kind of have them standing straight up and down. You can, like there he is, but he tends to fall over. You gotta kind of get him a nice pose, but he's so posable, why wouldn't you want to anyway? So that's not even a gripe. Yeah, definitely #2, McCree from Overwatch by Figma. All right, guys, here we go. This is where lots of people might disagree on me, but my #1 is the Mezco John Wick. I know a lot of people kind of were not fond of this figure. A lot of people were saying the Mafex is better. Here's the thing: I didn't buy the Mafex. I bought the Mezco one, so I can't take that into consideration. Let me tell you what I like about this figure. The soft goods suit, the clothes that Mezco does absolutely works with John Wick. He's got the nice soft goods for the suit. Looks nice. I think the Keanu face sculpt could have been a little better. But it's still good. I mean, it's not like it's bad. It's still good. Comes with a outstanding amount of accessories. Like, I'm talking accessories on top of accessories on top of accessories. Figure's posable despite wearing the suit. I mean, you have to expect he's not going to be as posable, but you could still kind of get him in some good fighting positions. Comes with lots of nice guns, lots of nice features. Like I said, for me, I absolutely love this figure. I absolutely love this figure. I said that twice because I love it so much. He comes with the dog. The dog is not articulated. And again, I know Mafex was. I know Mafex, they made him articulated. But again, I didn't get the Mafex one. I got this one. I like him. And this is my list, so I can put whatever I want as a number one. I can put it as whatever I want. But yeah, for me, John Wick, absolute 10 out of 10. I almost had McCree as my number one. I was very close to having McCree. But again, unfortunately, not having the hand with the trigger finger just kind of bumped McCree down. So I had to make John Wick my number one. And I think he's absolutely perfect. There's nothing I would have changed here. But guys, that is it. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you agreed with some of these or if you disagreed. Let me know what your favorite figure was. Let me know if you would have switched the order around. Always love hearing from you guys. If we could get 5 likes on this video, that would greatly be appreciated. 5 likes, I don't think is too much to ask for. So yeah, let's do it. If you guys can get me there, I'll have another, maybe I'll do another special video. But anyway, as always, thank you for all your continued support. It really, really means so much to me that the people that do come back, whether it's because you like my content, or if you don't like my content but you just think I'm funny, or if you just want to support me, whatever brings you here, whatever gets you to come here, I'm grateful for it. Thank you so much. Sorry this video took so long. I just had a lot of stuff going on. I had an injury that prevented me from reviewing figures, and I had to have a lot of work done on my house. So unfortunately, that's what it is. I'm sorry this video got so late, but it's here. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. So as always, thank you so much. Have yourselves a most wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.